I was just skimming through the first episode you're on and it was so funny. So tell me, how much fun was it guest starring?
It was so fun. It's a show like created by Tina Fey and starring Ted Danson and Holly Hunter. Like, it was a dream. We had such a good time. It was definitely like one of my favorite shows I've ever worked on.
Tell me about a little bit of your character, and was there anyone that kind of influenced the influencer behind your character?
It's funny because I feel like I've definitely played, like, I'd say elements of that character before, as far as like an over-the-top person who's just not mentally well. This particular show, I really went like full force as far as her just being an alien in this world, you know, an amalgamation of every problem with social media. Yeah, so I think I took inspo from like obviously like Paris Hilton and like some TikTokers that I've definitely seen and been like shocked by their just willingness to be so, as I use the word, unwell.
The writing on Mr. Mayor is like so quick and there's so many jokes. Like, did you ever crack up like in any of the scenes?
I was just telling you off camera that I'm in finals right now, and I was in finals last semester while doing it. So I was not laughing. I was just like, I'm here to work. I'm here to get this done. Like, I was Ubering back and forth from my college, which is like an hour away. I was having class like Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then I was filming Mr. Mayor Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for like 4 weeks in a row. So I was on the grind, but I was not trying to mess up for Miss Tina Fey.
Tell me about I know you kind of mentioned you channeled some people you've seen on social media that are unwell, but what do you think of the fact of how much influencers actually have on things that are as serious as like politics and voting and stuff like that?
It can be really cool that with a platform, you can educate a ton of people on important subjects and topics that like wouldn't otherwise be spoken about or be taught. But I think we have a real problem in our culture and in our country with the idea of idolizing people, whether that be influencers, politicians, or leaders. And I just think that's a really unhealthy dynamic to have with people that exist in our world. I just don't believe in idolizing anyone unless it's Kim Petras or Lady Gaga, of course, then like you must. But aside from that,
coconuts.
Of course. You can put it in.
So what is your relationship like with social media? Like, what kind of people do you follow, and like how much do you interact with it a day?
I mean, I am a child of the internet, so I'm definitely addicted. I have an addiction, and I say that jokingly, but also seriously. Like, I'm addicted to TikTok, and I will go down a rabbit hole like I know so many other people my age do, or even not my age, because my mom was on that, like always watching cooking videos. But I have to hold myself accountable, and I feel weird saying this because I feel like people who say this like just want attention or like want praise for doing it. But I will delete the app often if I'm like too into it. I'm like, I'm too worried about something like this, like I need to like delete it. And so then I'll like take a few days off or something and try to like reassociate how I view it. But I'm addicted. Because it's like you delete the app and then it's like, oh, you have to post this show that you're on. So then you have to re-download it. And then, you know, because it's such a part of our culture and like our work now. So it's almost like a utility that it is difficult. So I have a love-hate relationship.
So I only watched your first episode. I didn't watch the second and third one. So what can you tease about how TT's feud with the mayor will end? I
think it just gets crazier and more psychotic as each week occurs. It's just, yeah, it's a wild nightmare.